All right, guys, welcome back to Barely a Podcast. Today I managed to sleep, and I would like everyone to be proud of me, and I would like a round of applause because
No, you. The
I
thing is,
slept well.
managed to sleep. You managed to sleep last time as well, but you just overslept.
Okay,
That's the
shut
thing.
up.
Yeah, this is
No, shut up.
you did you.
Wait one
You
sec.
know what? We gotta take a second to be proud of him, guys. Be quiet.
Thank you.
I'd like to take a second to say I put in the group chat 11 a.m. EST. Does that work for you? He says yes.
I
It
actually
does.
immediately
He
said
11
wait,
a.m.
No,
EST rolls
hold up.
around today.
No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna Google you
Joy's
saying that
VC
because I'm
says,
pretty
"Oh, I'm
sure
going to be back in 30 minutes."
I'm pretty sure I said that right at the night when you said that.
Anyway,
To
I
be
would-
fair, he did say he had a meeting.
Thank you.
he did say that. To be fair, yeah, I'll give him that.
He thought
I-
11 p.m. his time.
No, I thought
At
EST.
least-
I just didn't
Oh, okay.
connect the dots for some
At least
reason.
we didn't.
But I was still clear
At least
before
we
then.
aren't 3 hours late. That's
Alright, we don't need to
that's the
debate
thing we should be
discussion.
proud of.
All right. Anyways, we don't need to debate this. I just wanted a round of applause. I am
Okay, Evan.
not a masochist. That's definitely not the word I'm looking for. Narcissist.
Masochist.
Massachusetts.
Damascus.
Mas.
Damascus.
Damascus is
I
my
am
favorite capital.
Damascus.
Oh yeah.
Man, really
Damascus?
Massachusetts.
Bro, you got the Damascus in world.
No idea. Anyways,
Um,
so we had a lot of momentum before, of course, but welcome to where all the good content happens before the podcast and none of it during.
yeah. This is why it's barely a podcast. It's a fitting name.
Because we
Anyways.
don't know how to do this.
Who does?
We
Anyways.
don't.
Anyways, Twitter.
Man, you just
I-
haven't dropped
Twitter.
Twitter like that.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah, because
I
Twitter
cannot
is
stand
absolutely
it. I
awful.
hate everything about Twitter. I made a Twitter because of Discord, and then I said, no, I've never used it since.
I'll be honest, the only reason I created Twitter was the Minecraft Earth mob poll, just so people could actually have a brain and vote the oh my god, it was like the Moo Bloom. Yeah, the Moo
Moo
Bloom. That thing should have won. That was a good idea.
I
It's
joined
like-
Twitter
Fuck
back
Green,
in
bro.
2017 because
True,
I
fuck
joined
Green
a
for that one.
giveaway. A giveaway a YouTuber did, and I didn't win that giveaway, but I've been on that hellhole ever since. And yeah, let's just say I'm okay, on like the okay-ish side of Twitter because the people I follow and stuff aren't really toxic. Neither do they have K-pop stans in their like replies, sending fan cams and shit like that. So it's
I
pretty
just hate
decent.
knowing what's going on Twitter. I hate
Yeah,
everything about it.
It's honestly though, Twitter has just become a circle jerk. That's all it is.
Not
Well,
even
it's
that,
a
bro. I just can't stand stands, man. Like I
Twitter's
swear to
just a
God,
glorified Reddit now.
if anyone says they stan anything, don't talk to me.
It says the
Evan,
Josie
you
stan.
said you stand Joji before the episode. Come
Yeah.
on.
Says the Josie.
All right,
stan,
there's
dude.
two kinds of stans, right? They're saying, like, oh my gosh, I'm a stan. I will give up my life, and they're saying, yeah, I like them a lot. And
That's
then
called
Yam
being a
labeled me.
fan.
Yeah, yes,
That's
I'm a
called being a
fan of
fan, yeah.
Joji. I would not say that I'm a stan.
Sorry, you can't say fan. You gotta say enjoyer. Sorry, we've already seen this.
Average
You're a
Joji.
Joji.
enjoyer.
Average
Joji
enjoyer.
stan. Yeah, you're the
Ah,
average
ha, ha.
enjoyer. Yes,
I'm a stan of Stan. That song
that
slaps.
song does slap. To be
It has
fair.
no business slapping
Someone
that hard.
cancel
Absolute banger.
Grammar right now for being a stan.
Let's do a Steven.
Nah, dude,
I'm a
that song
stan of
actually
Stan. That's like
slapped. That's like-
Stanception. That's Stanception.
That's just like top 10
That's
songs
just
of all
stupid.
time.
That's
dude.
all it is.
Why is okay?
That's top 10 songs of
Can
all
I just say that Robux is trending in the United States? Robux.
time. Dude, if you like, other day I checked Twitter, right, and I saw the trending page on India, and for some reason Doraemon was trending. For anyone who doesn't know what Doraemon is, it's like a 70s slice of life anime, and I don't know why it was trending.
Doraemon,
People were talking about marriage of two 11-year-olds in the show for some reason.
Is this India?
Yes, it is India.
I guess it's not many people in the US know what that is. Not India, but like Doraemon. Honestly,
People
though,
don't know what India is.
yeah,
Yeah.
people-
What's
I wouldn't be
what's India? I don't know.
I would not be surprised.
Nah, it's fake.
Average
India's
American.
I remember one day I went on Twitter and I saw what was it, Dream SMP NSFW trending on Twitter.
Don't even talk about
I
Dream
hate
fans,
everything
dude.
about.
Can I just say, by the way, if you guys don't know, do you guys know who Tommy is?
Yes, Tommy in it.
Tommy and
Yeah, he's like
Yeah, he's
16,
16.
bro.
No.
He's 16.
No. Someone
He's-
made someone has a Twitter account which like counts down when
no
he
way,
turns
Tommy
18.
in it's 16.
No,
Tommy
he
is
is
16.
16.
I'm googling. it.
Wait till they find out that the age of consent in UK is 16. Someone made like a account which counts down
No.
every single day until he turns 18 because they're like,
Yep.
oh, days until Tommy, it's illegal. And I'm like, just UK age of consent is literally 16. The hell are you on?
No, they're moving to Japan so that it's legal. Like, shut up, bro. You're a lolly.
Yeah,
You know,
AOC in
Japan's
Japan
actually
is like
cracking down on
12.
lolly.
The thing is, it's like the AOC is actually 12, but like a lot of rules and stuff make it so that it's basically 16. Above
Dude,
16, I'm pretty sure it's
Dude,
anything
oh
goes.
yeah,
Like the
yeah,
third,
that's true actually. Looking up the age of consent is not as simple as you think. Also,
Here
yeah.
we go.
I am rocked by the fact that he is 16.
Why? How old did you think he was?
He looks 12. I'm not
I
gonna
Oh,
don't
he
lie.
know.
sounds
I just
13.
figured like average YouTuber, not 16. I think you know.
He
Yeah.
sounds like 14. His voice is
Okay.
so annoying, dude. He yells so
Yeah.
much. Absolute annoying
Yes,
shithead.
he
I
man
hate
like
him so much.
screams nonstop. I go.
At least he doesn't cheat on speedruns. Why are we talking about this? This is such old
Well,
news.
because
No,
it shows a
well,
lot of
it's
what
Twitter.
Twitter is.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
we are funny.
All right, you know it's bad. Okay, I like to read. Oh wait, I like both.
Better than Wattpad.
That's what I'm looking up. That's what I'm
Dreamx
looking up
Reader.
right now. They're oh my god, they're really
my
making
God.
me choose everything. They're okay. Like let me look up Tommy and Nick, right? And
Oh,
this is
God.
gonna show how bad Twitter is. We'll see. We have like
Is this
I
okay?
have
Let's see.
Tommy
Is
and
this
Nick
as
X
bad
re-
as
Yes.
I was saying?
it's-
Is this as bad as someone like literally tattooing like corpse's breath noise? Like
Corpses.
yeah,
Oh my.
No,
he didn't even
wait.
speak. He literally breath
Wait,
like he was
hold up.
breathing.
Hold up. Wait.
Okay, so
go
let me
back.
explain
Go
the
back.
context
Run it
to this,
back.
right?
What were you saying?
The context to this
Somebody
is okay.
corpses.
Listen, the corpse uploaded an audio file on Twitter of him just breathing, right? And I think he talked a little bit as well, but it was mostly him breathing because he was like, oh, like very
Someone took
excited
the
and stuff.
audio file of him.
Someone
breathing
took the audio file
and
and
tattooed
looked
it.
at the like
There's a
audio wave in it
reason I try to stay out of the know on the internet
and
sometimes.
tattooed it on their arm, dude. It's not even him talking; it's literally him
I
breathing, and
just
someone
here.
tattooed them.
I just sent you guys the link. Look up hashtag I am corpse on Twitter, and that's all you see. People tattooing
I'm
I
good.
am corpse on their arms.
I'm good.
And then someone even did like his Among Us character.
I just like to believe that people aren't stupid.
People are stupid.
Stop. I work at a job in food service. I know people are stupid. But
real.
also I'd like to believe that there's something.
This is depressing. Why are people
Bro, imagine you're getting married. You have to explain to your husband why you have I am corpse.
Another reason. Okay, wait. I
tattooed
actually have a
on you.
real discussion here. Celebrity crushes, for example. I don't get it. I've never really had a celebrity crush, and I think it's kind of stupid.
okay, Joji fan?
What is that even supposed
Bro,
to
I
mean?
would have to
I just
be-
like I don't
ain't
get
gay,
it.
though.
I don't like. I feel like you can't talk to the person. You only see them as a character. It's really just it feels kind of like superficial to me, where it's just like an
I think it's just,
objectification
like-
thing, and you're just like, oh, person hot, therefore, haha, good. And then people make
Nah,
jokes
it's
like, I
like-
get it's just a joke, but I see what people make jokes like, oh, I would drop like
I
my husband proposing to me,
No.
but also celebrity I've never talked to but is hot would immediately date this person over.
Well,
know?
you realize that's the case with most people, right? For example, if you look at just the average person in your school or something, if
Yeah.
they've found a celebrity who looks like identical to someone in their school, they're probably going to be like, "Oh, the celebrity is really hot and stuff," even if they don't pay attention to the actual like normal person in their school. If you get what I mean, it's just I think the celebrity aspect adds a lot to like how much someone is attracted to someone because it's like, oh, they're a celebrity, so it just changes a lot. That's what I've
That's
been saying.
that's what I'm saying. I just think I think that's stupid, and I don't like it.
It is stupid to be fair,
Yeah.
but
It
it's like I
feels
feel like it's just
superficial and like stand behavior, and I am.
I feel like it's
anti-stans.
just, when normal people look at someone in like school and they think someone's attractive and they like develop a small crush on them or something.
I only like I
It's
just like I don't find myself really crushing on people unless I can talk to them. You know.
That is true with me as well, but I'm just
Yeah.
No
talking.
wonder he's always crushing
like-
on me.
I'm talking about
Exactly.
like more like the majority of the people. We're talking like teens and stuff, right? I feel like they just think someone is attractive and they like develop a small crush on them or something, which just goes away months
That's
later.
fine though. That's like
usually.
just like somewhat attraction, and you know what? That's better than celebrity crush because, in my opinion, you're still like talking to someone at that rate. You know.
Could be not actually. You just could, just have a small crush on someone even if they don't talk. It doesn't happen.
I'm saying, but in my opinion, that's still
happens to-
somewhat better because there's no appearance. It's not superficial, at least. Like, don't peg me as an eat-dater. Oh my god, no. But, I still think that if you have some conversation, it's already better because you're already much more liking them for some somewhat real concept of the person rather than person hot.
Just how they look. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that is true. Like even if it's just like mostly even if it's like 80% appearance, like 20% of it is just like how they are as a person. So it's
Yeah.
like
Well,
a
and
bit
appearance
better
obviously
than.
matters. I just don't like it.
Oh,
Just
it
has a
does.
whole like. I just feel like it has a whole objectification tone, like in any celebrity crush that I just don't really like. It feels kind of weird.
Well,
Kind of
at the same
icky.
time, I can kind of understand it because it's like that image that you're never. Oh, I forget what it was, but it's like the idea of not having something
Yeah.
also
But
factoring
also,
into it.
but like,
Oh
here's the
yeah,
thing. And
that is true.
I talked about this at work the other day, right? And it was like, this person was like, they were like, I was saying, I was like, there's that joke that everyone makes that is like, oh, I was making, I was talking about the joke where everyone talks about, I would drop my husband for this person. Now, they're like,
No, you
no,
wouldn't.
no. Here's
I
the
think
thing.
Bro.
They were like,
most of it
no,
is
but they
joking
don't
though.
say that. I was like, aha, this is just a joke. But like, still, it's like kind of weird because I get that even that I would expect that normally to just be just a joke. And this girl's like, dude, she's like, damn it, I hate being me. I can't speak.
Yeah,
She
you think too
said,
fast.
she really said, I'm talking too fast.
No, you think too fast and then just
Yes.
don't stop.
So I already finished that thought like 10 minutes ago. But she said, she was like, oh, but he would never go for me. And I was like, I was like, what?
Oh yeah, it's the chase I feel like, which is more like thrilling for the person instead of it being just like the
Yes.
actual fulfillment like fulfilling bit of it instead. So for example, even money, right? If someone who's like not that rich, it's like they're fairly poor. They're gonna be like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. Once they actually get it, they realize that it's not really. Once they get it, it's not as important. Like instead, the chase, which led up to that point, was more thrilling than the
Yeah.
actual
It's like,
like
getting into like your
dude.
dream college, and it's like, you get into the dream college, you're like, well, what the heck is next?
Yeah, you
And
just I think it's just because like you think of this as a final destination. Like for example, someone if you like, right? You think of you want to get with them or something, and you have a goal in your mind that you try to follow through with, talking to them, try anything of the sort. But when you're actually there, you don't know what to do next, and it's just like, okay, that was really thrilling, like the chase thing, but you just don't know where to go next after that.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
And like I said, I just don't like I don't like especially the fact that like saying something like, but they would never go for me implies that you would do it anyways, you know? Like that if they would, you're like,
Oh yeah, it's like a
that just that it bothers me that that you would that's the excuse to think of rather than, oh no, it's just a joke obviously, but
yeah.
For
you
sure.
know, it feels like they're just saying it's a cop out where they're saying, well, I don't even have to think about it, so I'll just take what I can get. Like
especially
it almost
someone
feels like
who
downgrading.
especially someone like who's in
Especially just,
already a relationship or something, right? And they say something
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
especially when you
It's
know,
like, dude,
especially when you're comparing them to someone who like proposed to
I
you or
just
something,
finished
like
my
supposed to be your
last
soulmate.
marshmallow. It was very
I'm
small.
not gonna lie.
Now I'm done with my hot chocolate.
If my girlfriend
They're very
said,
tasty.
even if it was a celebrity, if my girlfriend said, I love you and all, but I'd 100% drop you if this celebrity asked me out, I'm not gonna lie, I'd feel like crap.
oh, that
Insecure,
hurt. That would
yes,
hurt
because it feels like
100%.
because that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Is if it's an insecurity thing.
It's a
Like it's
Yeah,
That's
something.
why I don't go into
yeah, that would.
relationships,
It goes
bro.
both ways.
Y'all got caught lacking.
Bro, I just,
Nah,
I'm never
bro.
caught lacking.
Grandma, I
That's not
just
how it
don't
works,
get it.
bro. The lack catches you.
No lack never catches me, bro.
The-
I'm so fat. I move past the
I
speed of
want the
lack.
lack to catch me at this point, bro.
I move at the speed of lack.
I want the lack
we
to
need a
catch me
measurement for
now.
this now. Your speed
No,
and
that's what I'm
lack.
saying, bro. It's like it's nice, but it still feels bad when like if some like Harry Styles stands, for example.
Yes.
All of them are like, oh,
Oh, they're
all of them
Hey,
are
So
like,
annoying,
hey,
bro.
all of them
Do
are
they
Maya,
like,
you
coordinate
listening?
all of them are
posting?
like,
This
I
is
would
us
drop
calling out
anybody for Harry
every
Styles.
single
Like,
in the
okay,
server,
then
by
don't
the way.
date anyone else because if you're always
Do
comparing,
they
if you're always
do they coordinate posting on Instagram? I swear to God, every time he drops something, it's like
yeah,
Bro,
every time I feel like
also,
for some reason
he's
there's
gonna.
waves, even
The
when he
thing is,
doesn't drop something. Like there's just waves.
exactly.
Like I go on Instagram one day and for some reason it's all Harry Styles and I go,
no,
oh,
it's even
okay,
even it's even worse
guess we're
when
doing
you
that today.
realize it's even worse when you realize the stuff he does nowadays, like wearing a dress, for example. Someone would have done it like 10 years ago. Someone probably has, right? But no one pays attention to that. And now he did it, and all of a sudden it's like this pedestal or something
I
I
just
into
I just
will
reducing
I
get
just
toxic
him.
don't get the
masculinity.
big I just don't get the big deal. Like I get like he's fighting toxic masculinity, but also I don't know. I just
But you
feel like
realize,
men
like,
wear dress, okay.
you realize, like, hundreds of artists have probably worn like dresses before him, right?
I
Oh
will
yeah.
say though, it's probably because of the amount of influence he does have.
But
No, I will say it means something but I feel like making a big deal out of it made it a bigger deal than like everyone trying to celebrate him for it is what created the opposition to it. By trying to act like he was doing something like significant instead of just accepting it, it creates people that oppose it. Then you know.
Well, I'm pretty sure like Tyler the Creator wore a dress to like a award show or something too once before, like
I would not at all be
Yeah, I
surprised.
wouldn't
a
be
few
either.
years ago.
Tyler is so
And he
Tyler's
didn't
great.
he wasn't like up
So
held up
cool.
on this like huge pedestal of suppressing toxic masculinity, which Harry Styles is for some reason. It's just kind of stupid. The stands are just annoying in general, no matter who it is.
Yeah. And Twitter just amplifies that, honestly.
Oh yeah,
And,
dude,
and that's what I was saying, dude.
It's-
I just
people
hate
I'm not gonna
doxed
lie though,
Dream.
stands have existed forever. It's just the existence of the internet that has made them so prevalent.
Mm-mm.
It's
The
like
thing is,
it's like racist.
you look
It's
at
like if you were to separate them all, like far, 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 far apart, right?
Oh, they would be much less.
It would be
racist.
you would think there would be much less racism, but in
That is
reality,
true.
there isn't.
there is
There's the
still
same amount
just
of
as much.
racism.
Well,
it's just
no,
less vocal.
that's the thing is the internet brings them together.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
point.
that's
saying
what I
if
mean.
you
If you
separate them
segregate them, then you're
They're
not gonna
not separated
notice.
anymore.
It's like
that's the thing.
it's like
Yeah,
furries.
yeah.
Like how many furries do you know in your town?
Please, can we stop talking about furries? This topic makes me uncomfortable.
Okay,
Well, like,
now
it's a good.
what I was
Even
gonna
over
say
this.
was
example,
looking at
No,
The thing
no,
is-
Somebody goes
no.
grr
if
in
he's,
chat.
if he feels uncomfortable, we
Alright.
get the example.
the
We
thing
we
is,
all understand. I
okay,
don't want to make
sorry,
people
like
uncomfortable.
this thing is right. So Dream, for example, he was like defending his stand and stuff a few days ago before he got doxxed, which is a funny thing. I feel like Dream, Corpse, Tommy, and these people, they have normal fans as well who act normal, but the vocal
course.
majority is the like stupid people who dox them, the tattoos of their like breath on their hands, just stupid shit, which just makes their reputation and the creator's reputation just much worse than it should be held up on. Because I'm like, okay, Corpse isn't like a bad YouTuber or anything. He's not
No.
even a bad person, but his fan base is so
No.
bad that people just like
It's not even a fan base. In my opinion, it's a vocal minority who, far apart, got together because of the internet, and now the stupidness is amplified.
Oh, 100%.
Bro,
No, but the
imagine
thing-
how
but
down
the thing
bad
is,
you have
people
to
are still
be
gonna-
to like simp for a man whose only quality you can see is his hands.
and
his
voice.
voice.
I mean, and voice.
Well, people actually are really attracted to voices.
Yeah,
that is
that is
true.
true.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about this
Well, I
once?
mean,
Or no,
I
what
don't
was
know.
it? It was smell. Grimmer and I talked about smell. That's what it was.
oh my god.
Smell.
Hair smell?
Yes,
Bro,
just
if
smell-
your hair
smell-
smells
just
good.
like being
Right,
attracted to
dude.
If you
smell.
compliment my voice or if you compliment how
literally
I
smell
smell,
like
I love
nothing.
You, bro.
No, listen. Here, no. I actually want to talk about this. Okay. Smell is very interesting. If I'm already with someone and they compliment my smell, that's nice. If someone I'm like friends with compliments my smell and they're like other gender, I go, why are you smelling me?
What if they're the same gender and they're gay?
That's also weird.
Hypothetically.
I don't want to be sniffed by people romantically if I am not like consenting to that, you know?
Well, my point is, it's 100% like a like signs of attraction.
Yes, but a girl
No,
at
but
work
that's pretty
sniffed,
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
half the guys. A girl at work
Um,
sniffed like half the guys.
If you're actively doing it, that's weird.
That's
yes,
But if
that's
you
the
just
thing.
like
I was
pass
like,
by and you
and she
compliment someone,
because
that's
she was
kind of
like,
cute.
no. Yes.
But
If
the
it's not
thing is-
clear, you're like smelling them. But if you're like actively smelling, oh, dude, I was just doing my shit at work. Right. Funny story, right? Funny story. I'm just doing my stuff at work, right? I'm chilling.
I know this story.
Yeah, dude, I'm chilling, right?
She comes up and
hey,
she
hey,
smells
this is my story.
okay. Evan, go ahead.
So how it goes, right? I work at an ice cream store, right? So I'm making a shake, right? I start pouring it. This person starts smelling me, like just like starts leaning forward.
Wait, I got this.
Right next to me. They were just walking by.
Evan.
No, pretty much, honestly. They wouldn't go. They go. Lean forward.
Hey there.
I
Like,
know
right
this
in front of
story.
me. I'm like they're clearly intruding in the space I was working in, and she's like, I was like, hey, what are you doing? Like out loud, because I was like, I feel like I can't just let that pass, you know. At that rate, you gotta say something. So
Bro.
I said that, and then she goes, something smelled good, and I wanted to see if it was you, and I went, what?
Hey boy.
Oh, dude,
How you
dude,
smell?
that reminds me. Like, yeah,
I was
imagine
like,
her walking, right?
I was severely creeped out. I will not lie.
Imagine her walking and she just
And
in
I
her
was like,
head.
just sniff. She just sniffed me.
Dude,
She just sniffed me.
yeah,
and then
that's
she
what I
didn't even-
mean.
She wasn't even like my bad. She like admitted to it. She's like, I thought something smelled good. And I was like, so you just went and smelled me? And she goes, yeah. And I went,
That's what I
were
mean.
you
Imagine like
rated?
she's
All
walking,
right,
right? Imagine she's
I'm
walking,
trying to smell
and
you,
like
bro.
her
I bet you
thought
smell
process,
nice.
her head literally goes, "Oh, I can smell something. I wonder if it's this random guy I never talked to. Let me just sniff him in front of his face." How does that like process through someone's brain?
Oh, dude, this person is very interesting as a
The thing is,
individual.
I feel like yeah, smelling people is very odd. I feel like voice compliments are much more common nowadays, anyways. Instead of smell compliments, which is pretty odd. If
What are
someone
you
just
saying?
I've said that like voice compliments, so complimenting someone on their voice is much more common and
Voice are
I've been
oh,
complimented on my
and acceptable.
voice.
I
Like,
love. I'm happy
And
with my voice,
when people
nah,
compliment my
I
voice,
hate
I
my
feel so
voice.
good.
I
dude.
hate
If
I
my
people
voice
love
with a
it.
compliment me at
passion.
all, I feel good.
Dude,
You know.
you realize every time
Thing
I
is,
have to like
I
here's
never get complimented.
every
that's
time
not
I
no.
have
Well,
to
neither
edit
do
this
I.
shit.
Well, I do, but it's also most of it's gonna be from like the boys, where it's like, well, I expect them to just be like memeing, like, bro, haha, you're so hot, bro,
Yeah, that
haha.
is true.
Ha
Dude,
ha
every
ha.
time I edit this
Let's have
like
hardcore gay
podcast,
sex. What?
Whoa, whoa, stop.
whoa, whoa, yo,
Hey, that's just how it be nowadays, guys.
yeah, it's all good. Everyone here is under 18, so we're fine.
We're
What I was
fine.
saying was the thing is,
Age gap is fine.
yeah, age gap is
We're
fine.
not Call Me
What I was
Carson.
saying was,
Listen, the different countries have different age consent laws, so I mean, what's it mean, really, right? Never mind.
dude, yeah, every time I like listen to my voice while editing a podcast episode, I'm like, why is my voice like this? I hate it
Well,
so
yeah,
much.
but
But
luckily there's
Bro,
actually
just cause
phenomenons behind that and stuff.
that is true, yeah.
Like you basically your voice vibrates through your skull as well as through
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
air. Um, yeah, and it loses less
Like,
frequency
yeah,
through your
there's a
skull,
way
so
to
your voice
like
so
sounds
like
listen to
deeper.
your
your
voice.
voice skull.
No, there's
So
a
your voice sounds deeper to yourself
yeah,
because
because
it
it
vibrates
echoes
through
in
your
your
head as
head.
well.
Yeah. There's a way to like listen to how your voice would sound to someone else. If you like take like two cardboard pieces and put them in front of your ear, the voice doesn't echo through, and you can like because it bounces off the cardboard instead. Um, so
You
Oh,
could.
yeah,
What's it? I mean, what I did to just kind of hear how I actually sound was, what's it? I was just able to, like, because I had to edit videos for a while, so a lot of the time it was just me commentating over something. So I have to edit, like, for like a couple hours sometimes to edit these videos, and you kind of just got used to listening to your own voice. So when you just start talking, your head just kind of clicks and
You
say,
got a YouTube
"I
channel?
did." But like eventually,
dude,
God, it must be
your
so
head,
YouTube
cringe.
channel
I
would
want to
be
see
it
it.
just eventually clicks, and you're like, "Oh, so that's what I
I
sound
sounded
like."
so
I just
squeaky.
used to
I
have a
think I still
pipsqueak
sound
voice.
squeaky
So any
now.
voice, dude. I just used to have a pipsqueak voice. Like I didn't hit puberty till like way late,
yeah,
so
same, dude. My
I'm
voice
pretty much
until
happy with
like
my. I don't like hearing my voice, but I'm like satisfied with my
that.
voice
Yeah,
still.
that's basically me, dude. My voice.
Knowing that my voice is deeper, it's like pretty good.
At least
I'm
you're not a
happy.
freak.
Yeah,
I need to get a
I'm
better
really good
mic
too,
so that I
dude.
can moan in your guys' ears
Oh,
when they're on.
nope,
I
you don't need
remember
to do that.
my
I'm
voice
gonna be
back
real
in like
here. I'm gonna be real here. You don't need to do that at all.
yeah, dude. When I was like 15, my voice was pretty high pitched. It wasn't like squeaky, but it was pretty high pitched. Back when I was 14, though, I genuinely sounded like I was 8 or something until I was 14. I looked 10 until I was 14 as well because I hit puberty late, just like Evan said he did. And yeah, it just instantly changed, and it was like, whoa, that's odd. It was just a really sudden change.
It's so weird listening to
It
recordings
was
if you're
not subtle,
younger.
dude. For me, dude, sophomore year for me,
No,
dude.
I
It was
mean it was
insane.
sudden. Yeah,
Listening to like, dude, people. I hit puberty so hard, so like, and like, I went back to my school freshman year, and people like weren't recognizing me.
oh yeah, that was like me, I'd say like a year and a half ago because we had this summer break and I went from being like 5'5" and having a really high pitched voice to like 5'8" and just like a fairly like
I
how
was
my voice is
5'1".
5'8" Giga
currently.
Chad.
I was 5'1".
So
I went to 5'7". Um, and my voice
And
dropped, and I grew out my hair.
yeah, dude, if
growing
mine
out your
People.
hair has
I
nothing to
talked
do
to
with
someone.
puberty.
No, but I'm saying it's like another thing that makes me harder to recognize.
yeah,
So
that's
I'm
true.
saying
Me in
all of those
6th
things
grade.
combined, I would go, "Hey, what's up?" And they'd go, "Holy shit, no way."
Yeah,
Is that
that
you,
that
Evan?
that's what happened to me. Dude,
Hey,
that's like
what's up?
Hey,
if
what's
someone
up?
talked to me back in like late 2018. I was 5'2" back then. If someone talked to me like late 2018, and then like a year later they talked to me again, I was like how am I like 5'9" at that point with and I didn't look like a child either. So it would be pretty like weird for someone to like talk to me after a long time since I just hit my growth spurt really quick.
Yep. And dude, oh, having a late growth spurt was terrible. Not gonna lie. Very
Yeah,
bad.
I got really I got
Cannot
bullied a
recommend for
lot.
anyone.
I
You
got
get bullied
bullied a
so
lot
hard.
for being short, but then now I'm like taller than most of my friends, so it's pretty funny.
Yes. Or like voice, dude. Having a high voice was the worst.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Like
people get
people like
bullied for that
hello,
so
guys!
much.
just
Especially
drop some
online.
people just drop having some sort of short like easily short jokes. They're not that bad, but like legitimately people like attack your manhood for being like
Squeaky.
having a high
Yeah,
voice.
I'm
It's
so glad my
pretty
voice isn't
demeaning.
high pitched or
Let me
like
just
squeaky
say,
Your
because
the
manhood?
that
coolest
would be
people
pretty
have,
bad.
You're really worrying about your manhood?
I'm not talking about that manhood.
the coolest people I've probably
The
met
family
are
jewels.
like at least like pretty dang short, like 3 foot something.
What?
Real question is, how does one become short? Like bro,
Just like
fix your life.
just like hit your head with a hammer. It's probably gonna work.
No, we're not mocking short people here. This is a short friendly podcast.
Yes, it is.
Nah, it's I
Short
don't.
kings,
I'm
Hey.
not
short
friendly to
kings.
Hey,
short
especially-
people.
Making fun of women for being short's okay because they're
If you're-
naturally short.
If you're
They're like average height.
If
if you're
you-
shorter
if
than
you
5'8",
dare-
then don't associate with me.
If you
Dude.
dare make fun of people that are born short here, I will actually murder you.
But no, okay, I will make fun of short people too, but I will not like go farther than
I'm
saying,
talking-
haha, short.
I'm talking like
You
people
know,
like
I will-
with disorders and crap.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
bad. That's
yes.
wrong.
Yeah,
that's
like-
wrong.
that's fuck.
Yeah,
Literally
I know
me,
the
but
reason.
we're not
why
talking
you don't
about that.
like
No,
that.
Grammar,
I
I'm being dead serious. Like,
No,
Yeah.
I'm being dead serious as well. My body did not produce growth hormone. I was
that's
literally
not what I'm
Oh, you gotta
talking
take
about. I'm
short- you
talking
gotta
people
take,
that are like 4
yeah,
foot, 3 foot,
No,
5.
but I'm
Yeah,
saying he had to
Venus-
take HGH though, right? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I had to take growth hormone. I had to take a shot for every
Which means
day
at one
for the
point
past.
he was.
Yeah,
Which means at one point you were like extra short or something.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Making fun of
At least
like
you got,
people
dude. At
with
least you got the growth hormones on time.
Yeah,
because
making
it'll, like
fun of
it'll be
people
awful if you don't.
who are like just a disorder or something and they're short because of that. That's wrong. That you shouldn't do that. That's just making fun of
Yes.
their disability. But if someone's like short and like your
If
friend or
someone's like,
something,
okay, here's the thing.
like
I don't like it, but I could take short because it was like, it wasn't like demeaning. You know, they were just like,
Yeah,
ha, short.
yeah,
That's
just
why I didn't
doing
like
that
voice
is
stuff
fine.
because they attached voice to like masculinity and be like, it was like they'd like attack you like, well, you're basically a girl, bro. High voice, haha.
Yeah, going
like,
like oh haha
They're
short.
like
That's
actually
fine.
like attributing it to an attribute about you rather than just like pointing it
I
out.
will
you know?
say though, like I find it okay if you're like 5'7" and someone else is 5'6", and the 5'7" person says the 5'6" person.
Oh,
is
no,
short. I
that's
think
what I'm saying.
Funny.
Well, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
that's
I think
what
the
I-
short jokes are pretty much
Bolo.
fine.
Yeah, if it was like a hardly
Good night,
difference,
Grandma.
they're actually kind of funny.
Yes,
there's
no,
like
that's
a-
saying short jokes are pretty much fine. There's obviously, like you said, the disability circumstance. I think, but I think mostly they're fine. That's what I'm saying. But I think the difference with voice jokes is they tend to usually attribute to something about the person
Yeah.
rather than just the voice itself. Than just saying, haha, you're short.
Well, I feel like you can
not-
tell a lot
Yeah.
about a person about like their voice and how they speak and use their words.
No, that's different than
That's
the tone.
different.
than
I'm
the
talking like
pitch of their voice.
if you go on like
that just comes
Xbox
down to
Live,
vocabulary.
right?
Okay, but we're mostly talking about pitch of their voice, not like
Yeah.
how they speak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
we're
how,
not
how
talking
someone
about
speaks
their
is different than their voice.
Yeah,
like,
we're
if you
not
go on
talking about
Xbox
the
Live
dialects.
with like a voice, they're gonna bully you. Like they're going to bully you to like hell and back. You're like,
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
a
Squeaker, are you gonna
pretty-
go get your mom? You're gonna get your mom in the line? She's gonna play Xbox
I have
with you?
I have a way of speaking. I'll say that. I think that I have a way of speaking that can be different. I don't know.
I'm
That's what I've heard.
fairly eloquent. Like people call me old because of the way I like talk and type. So I don't.
I'm not.
Um,
I don't even know that I'm eloquent. I swear, like a dude. I swear so much. But I'm saying, I don't know what it is, but I've heard people say I talk kind of funny, but I like the way I talk. So I can understand like that the speech patterns can be different. But I don't like that.
if
people
someone says
attach
that I talk like a
something you can't
boomer, I'm
control to-
actually gonna steal their
Hey,
children.
you talk kind of funny. Anybody ever told you you talk kind of funny?
Well, that's fine because they don't really say it like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
most people are
you
pretty,
sound like a
It's kind of
50-year-old.
funny, you know. Like it's more like funny as in like this is it's entertaining. Like it's more of an endearing thing than a like
Demeaning.
haha,
Sure.
talk funny.
Yeah. The amount of people who say I talk like I'm old is pretty nuts. So I'm just not gonna get into that.
Boomer yam.
Anyways,
Boomer yam.
we were talking about
Damn
like
boomer.
Xbox and stuff. People how talk shit on high pitched voices and Xbox parties and stuff, right? That was like mainly God and like Call of Duty and stuff. Those games.
Call of Duty, Halo.
Yeah.
That happened in R6 the other day.
Oh yeah, R6 is
Some kid
horrible.
some kid talked with a high voice. Everyone's like, leave right now. I'm like, dude, but
Yeah,
Make
that's
me
just
mad.
Did your mom buy you this game?
okay.
Yes,
dude.
she actually
Yeah,
did.
yes. Dude.
I also
bu-
do gotta say though, a lot of I don't know. I
Family
feel like
buying games when you were a kid was so fun. Like it's like Christmas or something. You don't even like tell them what game you want to get or something, and they just happen to get you that game just because they heard you talk about it once or something, and you're like
That's
the
the best
happiest
feeling.
person ever.
no, that's just the
Pokemon
feeling
for
with any
me.
gift. Any gift where like I make a small complaint like a couple times, and then someone gets like a gift for like Christmas out of it. I go, it just makes you feel like you're listened to.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say,
Yes.
I was on a FaceTime call once,
With who?
uh, with a girl. Okay, happy. Um,
A female girl.
Simp.
and I was
And a
Actual
gamer.
because
simp.
I'm a
Simp.
because I'm a fidgeter, right? I had a Rubik's cube in my desk, and I started fiddling with it, and apparently it's pretty loud. So it was a little joke. They made a bit, and then like a couple weeks later, like at this rate, I totally forgot about it. This person saw a little Rubik's cube at the store, bought it, and gave it to me, and that was so nice.
Aww.
Yeah.
My God. See,
Wow.
those are the
Damn.
best. I wish like my mom does it really 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 well, and I love her for it. But I swear though, like there's a certain family member that like, they go to like the Dollar Tree or Wish.com, and that's where they get me my gifts.
Oh,
Dude, I remember when I got GTA 5 for Christmas and I was so happy. I didn't tell anyone, but they got me because I told my cousin brother, oh, we were talking about this, and he was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a good game, obviously, since it's GTA. And like weeks later, after its launch, I got it for Christmas, and I didn't even tell anyone aside from him. And I was like, holy shit, that's nuts.
All right.
That's
GTA
it.
5
That's what I'm
though.
saying. That's why, and like actually, like if you know about love languages or anything, like gift giving, actually, some people will perceive it as like I'd like to take things from other people, but really it's more you appreciate that someone has taken the time to listen to you to understand something that you would enjoy. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of
By the
GTA
way,
5,
Got it.
what do you
GTA 5
think? Like
game of the decade. Game of the
game of the
decade.
day? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's
Ugh,
one of the
I
I will
candidates
say,
for
okay,
game of
okay,
the
I have to be
decade.
clear here. I
Good game, yes. Game of the decade, no.
here's what I'm saying. It really depends on your criteria, because if you're talking about like best game that you think this deck has come out in this decade, and then there's also the most influential game you think that has been released in the decade. I think those are two different categories.
I think GTA fits all of them, honestly.
Okay,
the
in my
best
opinion,
game that you played this decade.
GTA 5.
No way.
No,
Not
Well,
even
no,
close.
it's not
One
the
second.
best game I played this decade, but it
That's what I
certainly
just
checks
said. I
it
said
checks
there's
off
two-
every box though.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
I'm saying, no, I'm saying I think there's two different versions because I don't think you really compare
surely,
like the quality of the game versus the influence of the game. I
surely you
think they're
think
hard to
GTA
compare.
is like one of the contenders for game of the decade, though.
If you're talking about influential games, yes.
No, even
but
like
if we're talking
I'd
about,
argue
like,
and say
if you're talking about the
gameplay too.
greatest, if you're talking about
Even
the
the
greatest
quantity.
gameplay, like game experience, then
Outer Wilds.
absolutely not. Outer Wilds is leagues and leagues ahead.
okay, but then there's games like there's a
Bro,
lot of
Outer
games which
Wilds
are
made me like
And like
gameplay
wonder.
wise.
Minecraft, and
Minecraft.
I honestly think Minecraft is the game of the decade. And here's why. Hear me
Yeah,
out.
I was gonna say
I
that
think
too.
It
it
defined us.
pioneered the sandbox open world experience. Not open world necessarily, but the sandbox aspect of it.
No,
Everyone
Sandbox
took
and
something
The
from it.
reason
Gmod
I'm
was
not
the game,
saying
but that
the
was
reason I'm
last
not
decade.
saying
also the most sold
Minecraft
game
is
of the
because it
decade.
came out in
It
2008.
passed-
Yeah,
Okay,
Gmod was last
nah,
decade too.
okay, but it was like alpha then, you know.
Okay, fine.
I feel like
Yeah,
it.
What was?
counts.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
full
yeah.
release Minecraft was 2011. We can call it fine. Minecraft was game of
Yes.
the decade, hands down.
Hands
Okay,
down,
yeah,
just
then
'cause
it was.
It pioneered sandbox. Every game has taken stuff from Minecraft. That whole pixel art style has like jumped into popularity
Jeez.
because like that's what like the Minecraft type like block people.
I'm playing Minecraft right now, actually.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Minecraft. If you're talking about influential game of the decade, hands down Minecraft. GTA 5, I just feel like is an amalgamation of already done stuff.
No, but
Well-
you realize that like current games, like open world games, for example, Cyberpunk, even
I'll take
some
off
like
GTA 5.
what like Deus
Yeah, but I
Ex.
feel, but the game's not was. Here, one
Division.
minute. Let me Google something.
GTA 5. I feel like
I could be very wrong here.
I don't know.
I
I just
very
feel like
likely.
GTA 5 is.
GTA
Okay,
5.
even if you say that it's not
is
the
it
best
one of the
game
best-selling
the
games
decade,
of all time?
it is. I'm pretty sure it's like the second or third most.
Okay, but
like third or
Skyrim
fourth.
came out before.
Skyrim is okay.
But Skyrim is the ultimate open world.
I need to
It
buy
really-
Skyrim.
I'm saying in terms of open world, Skyrim is on the same tier as GTA 5,
It is.
And-
it is.
and it came out first.
Okay, thing is,
So if you really want to talk about pioneering the open world, you would have to talk about Skyrim.
yeah, but I'm not saying
But
that
how
GTA
many
is the
how
like.
many people have taken off Skyrim though as their influence as much as GTA has? Like think about it. Like I was what we were saying a second ago, Cyberpunk. Like everyone had their expectations set at it's GTA 5. That was everyone's expectation going
I'll
into
give
it.
you that. In terms of popularity,
No, not popularity, but gameplay even. And like the
Okay,
open
you
world element
also
of the game.
realize that.
GTA 5's gameplay is not that good. Like,
Okay,
Agreed.
I think
I actually
it's
hate the gunplay in GTA 5.
it is not
the
that
gunplay
great,
is
to be
so
honest. The
bad.
driving is
That's
so
why I don't like talking
it's
about
not that
influence
great.
as game of the year because a game can get really popular just because
No,
of
but
the
the thing
hype
is,
around
you
it.
Well,
also
it has to
realize
be-
GTA has like GTA 5 has one of the like better stories in terms of like games.
That's
Or-
I never played. Listen, I'll be honest. I didn't play it all the way through. I just didn't like it.
Here's why I
No.
feel like influence should be, a factor in Game of the Decade. In my opinion, Game of the Decade has to be all around good. It doesn't have to be the best game, right? It has
It
to
doesn't have to be the
have
most
a little bit
influential
of
game.
everything,
It's
and
like
that's why I
okay,
say,
yeah.
Minecraft GTA, 'cause
Even
it has
then,
a little bit of
In my
everything.
opinion,
even
that's
then,
I think my
Minecraft is
opinion
the
is
best one.
Minecraft because
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
because personally I didn't really like GTA and I found it like a all around everything average.
No, if
game,
we're
not
including
gonna lie.
if we're including Minecraft in it, Minecraft is by far the Game of the Decade because I
Okay,
I would not I would be
also
lying if I
most
didn't
sell-
if I
it's-
didn't say
feel
I
like-
had like tens of thousands
okay,
of hours on
you-
Minecraft.
Every
look at this,
person
right?
has played Minecraft, or
You
knows
look at
about
this.
it.
You talk about this like how influential and gameplay both aspects, and we're talking about GTA 5 and Minecraft at the same time, right? Minecraft is the most selling game of all time. GTA 5 is the second most selling game of all time. So it's like that also does make sense, like why they're the most selling games of all time, just respectively both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also the fact that like
don't know.
I feel like even okay, I'll say this, Minecraft in my opinion is the game of the decade, but GTA 5 is like the contender, is one of the contenders for it in my like if you look
Yes.
at overall.
100%.
I also do have to say, listen, I have to say though, I'm giving honorable mention to Outer Wilds if we're going based on influence, because honestly, it is probably the greatest game I've ever played.
But that's just okay. Here's the thing, though. It's a good game, right? But it really flew under the radar, in some ways.
No, I'm not talking about influence. I'm saying honorable mention because I want to talk about quality of games.
Okay, we're
If
talking
you
were-
quality of
game is-
game.
Quality of
If you're talking
games,
about quality of game, that is probably the greatest game that I've
Jem,
ever
did you
played.
The
even
last-
finish Outer
okay.
Wilds?
Not yet, no.
Like, be serious.
I'll
Dude,
say this.
ugh.
Outer Wilds
Finish
is-
it, and then we can like have a talk. And you're not gonna like that talk because
Look, I'm just gonna say,
actually
I'm gonna
gonna love
say
that
it now.
talk.
Yes, the game's good, but I don't think that it deserves Game of the Decade.
Finish it.
Even if
I
I
didn't
Finish-
say it. I
finish
didn't
it.
say it did. I'm saying it gives I'm giving it honorable mention for having like being
Honorable
the most
mention to, like-
quality
yeah.
gaming experience I've had this decade. Like if it had been popular, I feel like it could have been genre redefining.
Yeah, if it would have been popular, 100%.
And it
Also
is
the fact
popular
that,
to
like,
some
if you're
degree. It
talking
just
about-
didn't have the like wild success that other games have because it was
You're talking about honorable mentions,
published
right?
indie.
I feel like
you know
the games which really pioneered like story driven, like linear story driven games in like 2010s. Uncharted games like Uncharted 2 came out in 2009. It's like October. I'll count it
I
as
hate that
2010.
formula.
Dude.
And I
No,
Linear
the thing is,
story-driven
What
games
formula?
are so overdone.
say go play Dark
no,
Souls and say
that's
that.
why it is. That's why it is overdone
Uh,
because like Uncharted
Okay, I
really
haven't played Dark
blew
Souls.
up.
So
Uncharted blew up. Also,
they can be done well.
I'm
I-
pretty
but
I
sure
will say.
PlayStation
Sorry.
Hey,
sales.
let's let Ian finish. There you go.
I'm pretty sure in Uncharted, like not Uncharted, sorry, PlayStation 3 sales boosted because of Uncharted alone. Like they were losing to Xbox in terms of sales before, and Uncharted came out like with 1 and 2 both.
Uncharted is like the only reason I would have bought a PS4.
That's
at
what
the
I mean.
time.
Like they really pioneered like exclusive games for PlayStation and also like those linear story-driven games, which have been so overdone just because of the fact that some popular games like Naughty Dog made early 2010s, like Uncharted 2, 3, 4, Last of Us, all of these games, they just really caused it to blow up a lot. And even games like later 2010s, God of War 2018, like it's just insanely good. Just honorable mentions, that is. Even then.
My honorable mentions, well, 100%. You already heard me. It goes to Dark Souls. Any of the Dark Souls games, -2. Get honorable mention. Just
Dark
because you
Souls 3,
mentioned
I'll say, yeah.
Dark Souls 3 and the original Dark Souls. They all came out in 2010s. In my opinion, those games really mastered storytelling. In my opinion, instead of going direct through the dialogue, a lot of it is cryptic in a way, and I enjoy that. It was very much that taking that show don't tell to the extreme, where you had to observe the world around you to understand the story.
Outer Wilds.
Literally shooting myself right now because
That's
that's
literally
Outer
Outer Wilds, but
That
done
is-
better.
That is nah. I mean, Dark Souls though.
Finish Outer Wilds. I will literally murder you. I will come to your house and I will murder
What
you.
about
Finish Outer Wilds.
oh, we're talking
That's
about
literally
honorable
Outer,
mentions,
dude.
right?
Outer Wilds. Oh,
What about
God.
Red Dead Redemption 2?
Everyone. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Outer Wilds is the greatest game I've ever played. Everyone should play it.
But I'm talking
It
about
is
linear.
amazing.
I'm talking about storytelling and the amount of like linear, path the game takes.
Thing is,
Dark Souls
okay,
is
I'll say
pretty
this.
linear.
One thing I don't like
Talking
about
about
Outer
linear,
Wilds,
but that's what I love about Outer Wilds. Is
It's
it
non-linear.
breaks the
I don't
it
like
breaks
that.
the
That's
idea
the
that
thing.
you need linear storytelling.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
don't
hate
like
linear
that.
storytelling.
It's too okay. Outer Wilds is like gives us too much freedom to the point where I dislike it a little bit. Like I don't like having
Disagree.
that much freedom in terms of exploring and stuff. But
I
that's
will
The
obviously
thing
say
is,
my
there
the
is
thing is,
one big flaw with
I can't analyze it. I can't analyze it because I don't want to spoil it. I hate
I
it.
will say with Outer Wilds though, I will take it like kind of agree here with Yam. You do have to have that curiosity to go out in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. Is you need it does. I'm not gonna say the game is perfect, but I do think that it is worth a play for everyone.
Oh yeah,
Because
I'll say
I
that
think
too.
that every single game
Mhm.
should be able to start taking from that idea that linearism is broken and we should stop doing
It
it.
is
It's
So I
100%
a
don't like
really
I
good
don't
game.
like
I'll say
linearism.
that. From
I
what
don't like
I've
linear
played.
games. I'm gonna be honest. They're only if they're really well done.
My
Like
my least
RDR2.
favorite thing about linear
RDR2
games,
was fun, but even towards the end, I was starting to get tired of the linear. Like, oh, okay, next mission, next mission, next mission.
the one thing that ruined Dishonored for me, um, the Dishonored the original one, is that I couldn't like once I finished the game, I had to restart the game to replay it. And I couldn't go back and just like fool around in the early missions with everything I had unlocked in the end because I needed to unlock those things, and that was pissed me
If
off.
if you want a really good non-linear like story game, honestly, Just Cause 3. I mean, you do have to do certain story aspects to unlock certain
No,
weapons. Yeah.
Just Cause is
Eh,
boring.
That God,
Just
that
Cause is
game is
boring.
fun.
Just Cause
In my
3.
it's
opinion,
No,
I'm
Just
talking about
Cause.
story. The
no, I'm
story's
not talking about
weak.
story. I'm talking about like non-linear, right?
Dude,
It's just
all
that
you
just
have
sounds
to
like a
do in Just
sandbox
Cause
game though.
is all you have to do in
Because
Just
if
Cause is
I'm
go
saying a
around
good
full shit.
non-linear game, I'm talking story.
Okay, you're talking story. Okay, then yeah,
Because you're talking,
definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
not
just
game
gonna
want,
say
is-
if you
story.
just want to say non-linear and not talk about story, you're just talking about a
That
sandbox.
game,
You're just talking about a
that game is
sandbox
so
game.
relaxing. That game is so relaxing.
Which game?
Just Cause
Oh yeah,
3.
that's
Like
love
going
that
around
game.
and blowing stuff.
Just Cause, okay,
Blowing
The
stuff up
environment
it's
is
and
fun
like
for
beautiful as well.
floating around.
it's fun. Okay, yeah. Also, it's fairly
Just
fun
Cause
to like
4 is
play
way
around
more
with the
beautiful.
gadgets. Play around with the gadgets is fun in the game. But the thing is, I feel like Just Cause is mostly just going in like places, pulling shit up and like destroying stuff. I don't know. It gets like
Yeah,
repetitive
I
at
didn't love the
times.
gameplay. Yeah, I didn't love the gameplay. Not gonna lie. If you don't like the gameplay, then because a big part of for me is gunplay, which is another reason why Outer Wilds really struck me because no guns, nothing. Ugh, God, love that game.
Oh, actually, there was one singular gun model at this position in the game. You're wrong.
That-
No.
I'll actually tell you that I'm not wrong. There are no guns. There's never a gun in Outer
Nah,
Wilds.
dude, that was what I just did was probably a peak example of what the AOT fandom is right now.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so this is
Attack on Titan, really?
yeah, just
Zero
like
point
okay,
zero
okay.
zero
Everyone
zero
here
1
has
seconds of
yeah, dude.
CGI.
So what happened is right. They changed studios for the final season, and people were pissed about it because they really liked Red Studios, like the previous studio for Attack on Titan, and they were like, "Oh, I'm bad about this, dude. This is like, I'm sad about this. I don't like Mappa. I don't want them to animate this final season." And Mappa's animation, I'll say this, is pretty much really better than Wit Studios. Wit Studios, some frames are really good. Like there's a hand-drawn stuff is better, but Mappa overall is much better at doing CGI because it's like outsourcing from other studios and stuff. And people see like 0.1 seconds of CGI and start to like give death threats to animators on the show, and I'm like, dude, what is that logic?
What's
Bro,
this?
can we
Aaron
say what is up with
Yeager's
what
eyebrow?
Dude, can we talk about death threats real quick? Cause like
Oh my God.
people making death threats for nothing nowadays. People,
Dude,
I swear, like a dude was like about to make a podcast, for example, about why GameStop stock. We're not gonna talk about this anymore, but I just want to why GameStop was inflated. Because regardless of how you feel about the opinion, it's a fact of the matter that's an inflated stock. He was gonna just not even about anything about it. He just wanted to talk about that it was inflated. Got death threats. And he had to cancel because he didn't just get death threats. They threatened his wife and children.
Jesus. Oh my
bruh.
god, probably the biggest.
That's another reason. That's just one reason why I think that like movements like that are like, because I don't know, violence is
Another-
just. I'm not.
another
I'm
good
not a
example
violent person.
was oh my god of like death threats was Evangelion. That the author, well not really the author, but the writers
I'm just saying,
received
What makes the
so
person
many death
think
threats.
that? What makes a person think that? Like it's literally a fact, and man's like, I just want to talk about it a little bit on my podcast, and they were, dude,
I guess
and
good
they're
thing we're
like,
not talking about it.
they go. So I'm going to give this. I will literally kill this person. Like I like who does that? I hate everything about the internet. Sometimes
Yeah, it's stupid. Like you
I
see
say as I
one
say as I voice chat with my 3 online friends that live thousands of miles away from me.
No,
Thousands
that's
of
just me.
miles.
That's
You're
just me.
tripping, bro.
That's
You live
just
at least 1,000 from me.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least 1,000.
Yeah, but Yam.
Yeah.
So if you
Deprimente.
average it out,
Yeah, it's thousands.
That is true. Yeah. But anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, they see like 1 second of CGI, which is, by the way, the previous seasons have worse CGI than the current one, which is funny. And
Colossal
back then it
Titan
was
season
fine.
3.
Season 2. Oh, and yeah,
Oh, is
season
it
3
season
as
2?
well. Both. But it was awful.
Guys, I haven't finished it.
No,
Neither have
it's
I. I actually just started it.
just
Oh
CGI.
crap.
The
Oh well.
CGI is bad. I'm not
Dude,
spoiling.
I am so upset. I'm legitimately so upset with that show. I just can they no, I don't even want them to be happy. I just want a character to not die.
I will be.
You know?
I'll be honest.
For
You just
real,
spoil every.
bro.
Yeah,
You
it took
just
me.
spo-
It took
okay,
Yam
actually,
to talk me
if
back
someone
into
hasn't watched,
picking up Attack on Titan after 5 years. Of
I was
me
gonna
dropping
say,
it.
you
I'm
just
just
spoiled
tired of
it,
everyone
but
dying. I'm like, yes, it's a good
What
character, so
episode
he's
are you
dead.
on? What episode
I'm
are
like,
you
no,
on?
yeah.
I
I was gonna
just
say,
started season
right?
2.
I was
Dude,
gonna
I
say,
swear,
Season 2.
I literally,
I'm on season 1 and I feel that, bro.
dude, I know,
But
I
I'm
grinded
used
season
to
1
it.
out in like 2 days. No,
I remember I read Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones became like prevalent in society.
I'm like, character
society.
gains any
And people
development.
were like, "Oh yeah, he's my favorite character." And I'm like,
Dude, I go
I
character
just like
besides,
sit there and chuckle.
dude, characters. I just hate watching that show and going, okay, characters beside Mikasa,
Arwen.
Mikasa,
Yo, shut
Eren.
up.
Dude, these are just main characters. I'm going any character besides Eren, Mikasa, and
Mikasa.
Armin gets development. Okay, well, yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
Man,
Okay.
you don't
I
want to
was
watch
gonna say,
Akame then.
dude, I was gonna say, you're
It's just
you're
like it's not like upsetting. It's just like it's good writing. They write it well, but I'm
Yeah.
also just tired of how good they are at making me care for a character and then killing them.
I was gonna say you just spoiled it for everyone, but I'm like, if you haven't watched AOT, you deserve to get spoiled. I don't care what anyone says. It's
What do you? I
insanely
didn't
Guys,
spoil
please
good.
anything.
don't
I just
spoil
said
it.
I just said the name of the 3 main characters and then said other people die.
Dude, I'm telling you, the way it's gonna end is gonna ruin everyone's days, bro. I'm so ready for it. The
No,
thing
you're
is,
saying ruin everyone's days as if like the reviews are gonna just come crashing down from top anime of all time.
probably
almost.
not.
1
Probably not.
point
I
away.
assume.
No, 1 point. 0.01 points away from being the
I
It's the
top
top anime of all time.
Full Metal
Yes,
Alchemist Brotherhood.
yeah,
No idea. I never heard of that one. Heard of
It's-
Attack on
It's a
Titan.
masterpiece.
it's pretty good. Yeah, it's really good
Just
actually.
like
Not
just
pretty.
like
It's really good.
just like Outer Wilds.
I
Nah,
think
but
with
I
writing,
don't say FM is the best one. But anyways, yeah, I say I prefer AOT anyways. I was gonna say this, right? The mangaka or the author of the manga had basically everything planned out from the beginning. So when he started manga, he was like, okay, I have the ending planned already, and then he connected everything in the middle. So even if you AOT is really good at this, like having true surprises, which is like a storytelling term. The thing the how the definition of the term is um everything's there already. Like everything which has happened. It's on the back of your mind because you always get hints, foreshadowing, things which happen. And when it's about to the reveal is about to happen, it slowly starts to connect everything and you go, oh, that's this you go, oh, that's the thing which is gonna be revealed now, and it gets revealed, and you're like, oh wow,
I feel like I haven't been surprised by too much.
you will
no,
be.
but
You will be
you will be
surprised.
100%. You will
You
be
will
surprised
be.
100%.
In season, okay, can I just say this? In season 2 is a huge twist.
Oh, yeah, there is one. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
there
I
are
just finished.
points.
I just finished the female Titan
Oh,
arc.
you know what? You probably have.
Oh,
they
your endings for
yeah, now
season.
that,
We're at the same spot.
yeah, now that I think about it, they probably had the twist in season 2 spoiled for them, considering season 4 at the minute.
I
No, I
have
don't
not
think
heard
so.
anything about season 4.
I don't
I
think
have
so.
not heard anything about it.
That's what
None
I
of the
mean.
character names.
That's what I mean. They give you every hint ever before revealing the final thing. And when they reveal it, you're like, oh my god, I just realized that everything was in front of my eyes and I didn't even realize. But when it connects, it just falls into
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say specifically what it was, but when you go back to the first scene with the Colossal Titan, it just after watching a certain part, it's just oh my lord, what the heck? How did I not
everything just
predict it?
falls
No,
into
no,
place.
I
guys,
think I
there's
have-
this book that
Alright, I already have theories about that, but okay.
Everything
Let's-
falls
let's-
into place. But yeah,
there-
it's
what is it called? The light.
what?
What is it?
I forget. There's this book that I read recently that does what you're just talking about really, really well. And one of the biggest twists of the twist of the first book is done so well, but you can see all of it coming, and the foreshadowing. I literally reread it because of it, and the foreshadowing is just so good. And I was like, wait, he was literally talking about it right here.
Oh yeah, it's I'm pretty
That's
sure.
what
And
you
I
call-
did not understand.
So much of a good story is knowing what you want to write before you write it.
The
Yeah,
Promised
yeah.
Like
Neverland.
Avatar did that. dude, like that's why these shows are good, is because they knew what they wanted to say before they said it, and they just executed. That's
Yeah.
what Avatar did. That's
Also,
why
the fact
Avatar's
that
amazing.
like AOT's writing is insanely good, which is amazing. But then
Yeah,
You
you
gain
watch the anime,
sympathy.
right?
You gain
Dude,
sympathy for the antagonist at one point.
dude. Okay, that's not hard to do. It's
that's
No,
not
but
hard
like
it's
you
to
gain
do.
like
Yeah.
massive sympathy though. It's not like like
Well, we'll watch it and we'll
at
see.
Azua.
huh?
No,
At
but the thing
Azua,
is,
I'm not gonna say it's an uncommon thing to do, but I'm saying it does make it better. That's what I'll say.
oh yeah, the
Because
thing
I don't
is,
think that's necessarily uncommon.
But no,
I feel like that's a fairly
you get like a
common
peek.
device.
You get like a peek into his mind kind of deal. I'm trying.
Okay, but
also the
I
fact
just
that
feel
I
like
was
it's
gonna
not that
say
uncommon. Like
AOT.
Azua, I feel like you could name a lot of villains that are like
Yeah,
that.
that
I
is
just
true.
watched the Implement video on that. Oh my god.
I was
It's
gonna
just
say, right?
Well,
AOT has
sympathy for
like
the antagonist. I just think it's
insane
a
amount
standard
of.
thing to do. It just makes things better.
Yeah,
Human
that is true.
villains.
That is true. Yeah, it's fairly not. It's not really hard as well. If you like study other works and stuff, you're probably
Yeah,
gonna be able to implement it in your own
you
story.
can see it all over the
Well,
place.
yeah,
What I
you
was
know
gonna say,
which character I'm talking about though, right?
I know. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
what I was gonna say,
You gotta
right?
admit though, they did it really well though.
Oh yeah, they did it amazing, like insanely well. You feel for that person as much as you did feel for Eren at the like start of the story. It's really good. But what I was gonna say, AOT's writing is insanely good, anyways. But the anime makes it so much more worthwhile watching it because of the like the music, the dialogue, and everything. The subbed is so good at voice acting. It's insane. There's one episode where the tension is so much. There is literally no music at all. It's just a voice acting, the editing of the shots and stuff, like the way they cut them and
bro.
stuff.
Okay, so I'm kind of new to anime, and I always laugh when they do those like over the top shots
My God,
where he's just talking, and then he like throws his head
I
back,
know
and
I can't take
everything is
it.
No,
like,
it's
I'm
not
like,
like
bro,
that.
is this
It's not
man
like
going
that.
super
No, it's
sane?
not like
I
that.
know.
He's like,
I
no, he's
will
just
say I can't take it when he just says something stupid like "I'm with you" and he man
Oh
like
yeah, that's pretty
screams.
cringe. That's pretty cringe. Yeah, I'll
I'm
give you
like
that.
I go okay.
I
Yeah, the thing
You
is,
could just say yeah,
that
I'm with
episode I'm
you.
talking
You know,
about, that episode I'm talking about, you feel that the way with it because what I was gonna say was the
you
reason
could
they
feel the weight
don't
of it
have.
a lot before he says went back and screamed "I'm with you."
Yeah, the reason
like
they
that
don't
anime
have any
ass
like
voice.
music.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, Grammar, are you watching it dubbed or sub?
I'm watching it dubbed
That
because
explains a
Netflix
lot.
only has.
That explains a
no
lot.
Netflix has sub.
The subs are better, but I don't
No, I'm watching it subbed. I'm watching it subbed.
Okay then. Yeah, the sub is
Which is which?
s- dubbed
I'm
is
watching
American.
subtitles.
Dubs is in
Did you
English.
just say American?
American.
Yes, I did. I was gonna say American. Okay, I corrected myself, and that's okay.
American.
We all make mistakes.
But
We've
yeah,
already clarified that I don't know how to speak.
We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
My God, Redditor,
right,
Redditor.
yeah. But what I'm gonna say was, like the whole episode is without any music, but the voice, you like feel like you're there with them, like with the characters, because of how good the dialogue and like everything just in the episode is. Like,
Avatar
No,
again.
I feel like
Ted
I'm looking at
Lasso.
the
Okay,
subtitles
okay.
and I'm not listening
Ted
to what they're
Lasso.
saying.
Listen to me. This is such a good show that I will legitimately tell you. Go get a free trial of Apple Week just to watch Ted Lasso.
Just pirate it, lol.
It
I'm
is
just kidding.
probably
I'm
my
just
favorite.
joking. Don't do that.
It is probably my favorite. You're not joking. You'll definitely do that. Anyways, it is probably one of my favorite shows of all time. And like, my God, the character development and arcs are beautifully done. It is a great show.
mhm.
Anyways,
Yeah,
everyone should do it. Free week. It's only on Apple TV. Free week. Grab it.
I
Ted Lasso.
I will say though, I think the most recent episode of The Promised Neverland did a pretty good job with the suspense at the end.
Didn't watch
I
it.
don't know how they feel that they cut out a whole arc, but that's for another time.
I just can't be bothered with it right now. I'm just gonna wait like 4 or 5 episodes and then just binge all of it.
Ted Lasso. Watch it in one night. That's how much
You
I
know what
liked
they
it.
say, bro? These bitches love Sosa.
I watched Ted Lasso in one night, dude. I'm telling you.
Raris and Rovas,
I watched all of
convertibles, and
Your Lie in April in one day.
See,
It's
the
like
thing is, I had Your Lie in April spoiled for me like 5 years ago, so I did not watch it for a long time.
that's pretty sad.
Yeah, I
About the
already knew
journey.
that.
It's about
I
the
already
journey.
knew
It's not about the end.
a
That-
lot of it does go to the end though.
Spoilers don't really ruin my experience, but yeah, I get why someone was be pissed about it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, I think at that time Your Lie in April was only out for a year, so I didn't watch it until this year. Until you watched it, yeah. I'm like, okay, maybe I should watch it to understand what you're saying about it.
Yeah, it's really good. But like even with everything, yeah, the shows just really comes down to storytelling is just important because someone said this, like the Pixar writer for movies, right? He said this: storytelling is like a joke. You know the beginning, you know the ending, and then you mold your way through it from the like the whole journey in the middle to make the ending and the start connect well. So like it's like the punchline at the beginning, and you have to know both of them to make a good story. But you don't have to, but it helps a lot.
Well, there's a quote at the end of the episode, guys. Right there.
All right.
Take away from this episode. Do not sniff your coworkers.
Do
I
not
have
sniff your
I have three
coworkers.
takeaways here. Number one, don't sniff your coworkers, please.
Yeah.
My God, please.
Number two is
please.
don't tattoo people's breath on your arms.
Okay. 2.5. Play Outer
Oh,
I
Wilds.
knew it. I knew it was coming.
Play Outer Wilds. 3.
Watch
Watch
AOT.
Ted Lasso. Watch Ted Lasso too.
4.
I swear to
Attack on
God.
Titan, please.
That's good too, but also Ted Lasso because it's a little less commitment.
Even though
It's also
everyone, their
live
mother
action.
knows what
If you're
Attack
not
on
into,
Titan is.
I'm saying if you're not into anime or if you're just not watching it right now, I'm telling you, Ted Lasso live action, get a free trial, do it.
White people.
But it's as good as
I
the
They're all
swear.
white,
boys.
bro.
It's so good.
Racist.
It's so good. It's so good. I swear to God. But yeah.
Yeah, those are the
Anyways,
things we should like take away from this episode. Anyways, thanks for listening. Also again, please give us feedback. There has been no feedback on the episodes. Like anything, if you want the length to
yeah, I'm showing
increase,
out right now.
decrease,
Also,
everything.
maybe look out on
Just
Spotify? Question mark.
Question mark.
Yes. We're looking into that. We'd
No,
like to
we're
get this
totally no,
to
we're
a
totally not. We're
larger
totally not.
audience.
Nope. Maybe,
no,
just
maybe. Yeah, we're just maybe
maybe look
thinking
on
about it.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Just
Stay
maybe.
gangbang entrepreneur.
If any of you want to
say,
listen,
can I?
like if any of you want the podcast on Spotify, just in case you listen on your phone or something, we'll try to do that. Also, just like any feedback, length, guests,
Amazed that people even listen to
topics.
it though. Not gonna lie, but
That is true. Thanks for listening.
crazy.
If
Got
you're
like
listening,
16.
that means a lot because we're having fun, and if you guys
Yes.
like it, then that's just good for everyone.
We kid you not. We just started this for the hell of it.
I started. I'm not gonna lie. I started doing this because I was like, "Yo, this is my boys. I could just do a VC every week with them."
This is
Yo.
That is true.
free real
That
estate.
is true. Yeah,
What's up?
I was like, I don't voice VC enough anymore.
but yeah.
Yeah, bro. Inshallah. You know what they say.
Don't say
The Jew
anything
man comes
racist,
down.
okay? Anyways, thanks for listening. Give us feedback. Bye.
Don't say anything racist.
Man speaks Hebrew and he goes don't say racist. Yam insensitive? Yam an anti-Semite?
He's a gamer.
Gamers are racist, not anti-Semitic. Anyways, we're about to start a whole nother memeing. Anyways, that's it.
Okay, see you guys.
Don't sniff your coworkers. Goodbye.